That's kind of lit, yo. Hey, I'm gonna be president of the United States if you guys didn't know by 2045, yo. I went to school to how to be a president. I just didn't have the cameras on during the time. Deny he had best prom proposal. Oh, facts. Best prom proposal. You know what I'm saying? She said yes, by the way, too. I don't know if you guys know. I just didn't have the cameras on. But she for real said yes, though. For real. Crawford, what you got, Crawford? Hey, nice. Now, the funny thing is I did that type of move before back in middle school. You know, the big, major issue is I just didn't have the cameras on at the time. Social media is a lot different. Look at Curry, man. Definitely not getting dunked on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to block the shot. You realize I can grab the rim standing down. Stand without running, I mean. You know what I'm saying? And grab it with two hands. Like, I got the vertical, bro. I got like a 36.5-inch vert, bro. I just didn't have the cameras on when I was doing the testing and shit. People just don't have it giftedly like that. But like people like me, I'm going to develop that. Oh, yeah, that was a nice play. That was nice. That like one of them 2K layups. I did that type of layup before, but the thing was that I didn't have the cameras on. I forgot it at home that day. Just a nice exercise. Went out just on the day.
Here is Moran turning on the burners. Oh my! Wow!
I did that type of layup before. You put it behind the back and do a layup. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on.
And the back move from John Moran.
I did it multiple times in my in basketball. I did it in the 7th grade outdoors. I did it in the pickup games, indoor LA fitnesses. Like I said, man, I wasn't recording.
Oh, let's get back in the game.
Oh, let's play the NBA Live.
Curry just made me jizz in my pants.
Oh shit, man, damn! I don't know. You know, I was recording something and then I just accidentally had the cameras on during the time. I meant to edit that out. I have nothing, explanation to say. Just act like we, see that.
Right.
Born ready. Absolutely. Realistically, you know what I'm saying. I low key been famous and been in the NBA. I just didn't have the cameras on. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside.
That's the story. Well, I think.
Grizzlies with numbers. Anderson drop feed Moran. Pocket pass to Jared.
How is this in the top plays? This is a basic pass.
Anderson.
I did that plenty of times before with or without the cameras.
2 points.
Probably without the cameras, because I don't play a lot of IRLs with the cameras on. Like not with the cameras on, but the team IRLs with the cameras on, like 5v5s and shit. Where's Curry? Oh, that's a football move right there. Yeah, man. You could tell Leonard used to play football. In fact, I dove. You see this replay right here too? I dove in for the steal like this before. Plenty of times when I play like pickup in LA Fitness, outside street ball. The problem is that I didn't have the cameras on, but it definitely comes with some elbow scrapes and all of that stuff and bruises. So be careful. They ain't wearing them since 2010, I think. Whoa! Oh! No way, he's not human. I did that tipping before too. I did it with my left hand. I just didn't have the cameras on at the time either. I mean, I did that type of pass before. I just didn't have the cameras on. It's not that hard of a pass to do.
2 people under him on this list.
Yes, sir. And a lot more too. I'm gonna turn into like the fearless crasher. Penetrator attacking the paint like I was back in middle school. I just didn't have the cameras on back in middle school, but I'm really attacking the paint relentlessly. You know what I'm saying? Look at Iverson. Nice move. I did that type of move and pass before, I promise you, back in 7th grade, and I think I had them Iversons from the Denver Nuggets, the white and navy blue. Not the navy blue, the white and powder blue, light blue. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on because social media was a different time. I didn't even have the phone back then. Nobody was recording. That was a nice pass though. Defender really fall. Nice. I did that type of dribble move before and made the basket too. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on. I did that move on camera, but I missed the shot. But I did that move before also and made the shot. Like I said, I just didn't have the cameras on at the time.
Look. Right here from
that's my type of pass. I did that plenty of times before, especially when I was in middle school too, playing a lot of full court ball. There's one thing only I was gonna get ready to say. Back in the day, they didn't have social media like that, so I didn't have the cameras on to show you guys that type of pass. Okay. You know what the funny thing is? I'm not trying to be just a cocky asshole, but I did that type of pass move before. I remember we were playing like a tournament, like street ball game back in like middle school for 8th graders, like for some charity thing. The problem was that I recorded it and I had the cameras on. I just couldn't find the footage. I literally couldn't find the footage and wish I could show you guys, man, but I did that type of pass. It's my type of pass. In fact, I did that type of pass in 6th grade. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on at the time. Social media wasn't popular.
Contact with the man.
Inspirational-ish, man.
By answering a whole bunch of questions. So this one, it's kind of like a collab video.
Facts. Secret collab. I just didn't have the cameras on.
Watch this pass. I mean, this is a thread the needle type pass.
I did that pass before. I just didn't have the cameras on. Anybody can do that. Hey! Did that before. I didn't have the cameras on. Vinsanity, man. Come on, man. That's my type of move. Funny story is, I think I did that move before back in 6th grade. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on. An old lady's purse or anything like that. I never hit a lady upside the head. I was never that type of hothead like that. It was just small hothead stuff, you know. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on, to show you guys. But
keep with the time, the extension, the length, and how about at the end?
And you know what's funny? He did it with his right hand, so he didn't switch the hand. Jordan switched hands, and I did that move too, like the switch hand Jordan thing back in 8th grade when I was playing morning basketball. The little sports you can play before school starts and shit. The huge problem I always say, and I don't even just mean to repeat it myself, but you already know. I just didn't have the cameras on. Social media wasn't as popular around the time. That move I did too. Didn't have the cameras on as well. FIU, Florida International University. That's a college. I went to that college too. I just didn't have the cameras on, by the way. I went to Yale also. Got a huss.
And he was even accepted into Palm Beach State College.
Facts, man. Obviously, I was low-key accepted into Yale. I just didn't have the cameras on during the time. Saying clapped it up, and I'm just playing. I never got accepted to Yale and everything like that.
Get his ass, boy. Get his ass.
Oh! I did that before too, playing dodgeball. I just didn't have the cameras on. Alright, Aaron Gordon, man. Now, here's some advice, bro. You had the quality right with the visuals and everything, but how are you going to be doing 360 dunks in the NBA, but you're not doing a 360 dunk in the visual? You're doing a casual. You're doing my type of dunk in June. I mean, I did that dunk before. I just didn't have the cameras on. But it's just like... Oh, that's my type of move. Yes, I did that type of rondo. You see me do it before in the 1v1s. But I did this before in basketball games, full court. I just didn't have the cameras on. Nice. That was basic. I did that before too. I just didn't have the cameras on. Look at Curry, man. I did that before too. I just didn't have the cameras on. It's not that serious. I like it though. Look at Trae Young, man. Hey, that's my type of move. Nice. I did that before. I just didn't have the cameras on. 6'3", 238, and runs a 4.5. I mean, I ran a 4.4 back in middle school. I just didn't have the cameras on. I did that move before. I did everything he just did before back in middle school days and younger days when I was playing football. I just didn't upload it and have the cameras on.
You gotta be doing some cup.
It happens. You got LeBron in here. What you got? Okay, LeBron. I can do that pass too. Did that before playing times without the cameras. Sometimes I forgot to bring it too. No, I was just trying to get my usual casual exercise.
Bro, that move damn near gets me fucking horny, bro. Like, gets me fucking horny.
Nah, man, I don't even know what they're talking about, bro. I just didn't have the cameras on. I did that same move too back in 7th grade when I was playing football back in the day. I just didn't have the cameras on. For real, I did that before. You just rotated overhead. I'm trying. This is bad double team. That's just sad. That's my type of move too. I did that before. The problem was I just didn't have the cameras on. I did them definitely split the double team like that plenty of times. It's not that hard. You just have good awareness. Facts. My type of catch and pass. Now I told you guys play football back in middle school. They had a nice morning and after school football team. I did caught catches like that plenty of times. You know, the problem was I just didn't have the cameras on. Oh no, Perky! No! Look, man. Now, the reason why this really hurt me right now is because I literally just seen her on my recommended like literally 2 days ago. 48 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 47 if the cameras wasn't on. I don't fuck with any of those teams. That wasn't a trick play. I can do that, bro. The fuck? In fact, I caught a pass like that and ran that many yards back in the day. You know, the cameras just wasn't on. It's okay, but